Hi. All right. I think that's better. Hi. My name is Fola and I have a problem. Yeah, I do. And I've had this problem for a long time. It's called, by the way, I diagnosed myself. I had to. It's called perfectionism. I have a problem of wanting everything to be perfect. I have a problem of wanting everything to be right before I start. I have a problem of comparing myself to other people, wanting my journey to be perfect one way or the other. I have a problem. And it's a huge, I have always known that it was a problem because it held me back. It gave rise to procrastination, imposter syndrome, and a long list of others you can think of. Not so good stuff, I guess. It gave birth to those. I do have a problem and I've been fixing it the wrong way, or I've been trying to fix it the wrong way. So here's how I've been trying to fix my need for perfection. I've been trying to magically make everything perfect overnight. I'm like, okay, if I wait a little bit longer, everything is going to be perfect. Maybe if I wait a little bit longer, everything is going to fall in alignment so I do not take action. And then that leads to chronic procrastination, and then eventually the fear of failure, and the cycle just repeats itself over and over again. I figured out it's one of the things that's holding me back. I want everything to be perfect. I want the perfect light. By the way, yes, I do. I want the perfect camera, and there's no crime in that. But I do not have them now, and I cannot wait, or I shouldn't be waiting till it comes when I can actually make do with what I have now. I'm anxious. So one of the reasons why I'm anxious is that I don't know if you can see it, I'm sweating now. One of the reasons why I'm anxious or nervous is because I want to be perfect. I want this video to be perfect. I want to sound very articulate. I want to sound, I do not know how else I want to sound, but I have a picture in my mind of what I want to look like, what I want to sound like, what I want my video to come out, what I want the outcome of my video to be. And then when I come down here, try to make a video, right? I'm already judging myself. I'm my worst critic. That's one of the burdens that comes with being a perfectionist. You can strive for excellence, yes, continuous excellence. That way you keep growing and you keep going. But when you say, oh, I want everything to be perfect, it only means that when you reach perfection, you stop. And as humans, we are insatiable, so it's impossible to reach perfection. You see that logic? I wish I understood it even as I've explained it, or I wish I understand it, but I have not come to accept it. Because if I did, I would move, I would take more actions, I would do more things, and I would not be here. Well, yeah, who knows? I wouldn't be here. So that's one thing with being a perfectionist is wanting everything to be arranged, wanting everything to be in alignment before starting on my journey, before doing anything, before taking any step, and just being in freeze mode almost all the time. So I'm constantly in freeze mode. I'm constantly overthinking my ideas. I'm constantly thinking about how I appear to people, which isn't such a bad thing again. But at the same time, if you are at a certain level in life, you have to make do with what you have before you get to where you want to go to, right? It's a journey. I don't think we talk about our need for perfection so much. Our need to appear a certain way, speak a certain way, act a certain way in front of other people. Talking about sameness, do you realize how much our content are looking alike? How much we want to have the same type of interior decoration, we want to speak the same way, we want to act the same way. You see that there is no spice. So when you come across somebody that is different, they seem, weird, I guess. But in the end, we can't all be the same. Imagine a world where everybody is the same, we speak the same, act the same, make the same decisions. So today I came here to talk about perfectionism, and I've rambled and rambled and rambled just to show you in real time how much I'm overthinking this. It's currently 2 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, you know what, I have to take action now. If I don't do this, I won't do it again. Well, before now, I wouldn't do that. So I'd say I'm growing, but I wish I didn't overthink any of these things. I wish I didn't go out of my way to overthink it. I wish I just did it, right? I wish I just did it. When I started out on YouTube in 2021, by the way, there's a backstory to it. When I started out on YouTube, I think that my motivation was to make money, which I think that everybody has like an underlying motivation. Oh, I'm following my passion, but at the same time excited that I can make money out of it, right? A little bit of cash. But I think that it changed over time because reality hit me that you need to consistently and constantly put in the work before results start to come in. And you cannot tell how long or how far you have to go before the results start to come in. So I had to shift my focus because I was getting frustrated about the result I was getting, and I even stopped. I I was going to say I became inconsistent. You know what? I didn't even inconsistent is like you're trying, once in a while, but I was trying like annually. Annually, can you imagine that? So I was not putting the effort and everything. So I shifted my mindset from money to other things. So for example, there are a lot of things I want to do myself. There are a lot of skills that I want to what's the word now? There are a lot of skills I want to build. So one of it is to be more articulate, to speak more. I am an articulate person until I get in front of the camera or until I begin to speak to a large crowd of people. So one of my goals was to begin to work on all this stuff and see what better way to do that than to speak to my camera or phone. It just makes sense to do that, right? So I focused my energy now, or I'm currently focusing my energy on that. I'm currently focusing my energy on that. I'm currently trying to see the positive impact this will, because it is going to, this will have on my career or my passion or what I want to do. At the end of the day, it's going to bring money. But for now, I want to focus on other things, be the main character and stop hiding behind the veil. I try to be perfect all the time. It doesn't work. I flop, which is human, right? Because I'm human. That's supposed to happen. It's in the manual. I'm trying to fix my problem by not being too perfect. I'm trying to fix my problem by just coming out here and rambling my thoughts. I'm just going to move regardless of what it is. One thing I've noted, and which is very important even to you, to anybody, is you have to separate emotions when it comes to pursuing your goals. Like you have to remove emotions. There are a lot of times that you will not feel like it. Oh God, there are so many times that I do not feel like it. I didn't feel like doing this content. And I said it's 2 a.m. I'm sure it's past 2 now. It was not planned. I was lying down. I had been sleeping. I had just woken up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shift for, because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it again. I didn't feel like doing it. You have to learn to separate your emotions from any other thing. So I think that that's where discipline comes in. I lack discipline in certain things, and I'm trying to build discipline in these things. So I did said I was going to post weekly here on YouTube, but as much as I have the time, I'm just going to consistently come here and post. Do you know what happened? I posted the video on Sunday and it had 1 view. Was it Sunday? Jeez, yes. Anyways, in the last 2 days, I posted 2 3 days, because it's 2 a.m. It's another day. I posted a video and it had only 1 view, and I was like, oh my god, 1 view, like how bad can it get? But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to forget about the numbers, forget about the views, and just come here and give you my thoughts, my honest thoughts. All right, guys, we have come to the end of this episode of my random thoughts. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.